Hello and welcome back to the Best Travel channel. My name's Gareth, if you don't remember. Sometimes I have to remind myself who I am in this madness of life that we're in at the moment. So today I'm going to be trying Korean food for the first time from a place called KimJi in Preston. So I got myself some mixed vegetable bulgogi. Hope I pronounced that right. All the K-pop fans will be going crazy, I'm sure. And I got some bibimbap, again, probably said that wrong, with some kimchi, and I got that one right, kimchi, which is the national dish of Korea, I believe. I'll also be trying some yuzu pale ale, which is by Drop Bear Beer Company. It's a 0% alcohol. And it's a brewery in South Wales, I believe, and it's got yuzus in it, so I thought that would pair this sort of thing quite nicely. And I may chat and things like that during the video about what's been going on since the last time I did a sort of face-to-face video with you. And yeah, hopefully it's all going to go very well indeed. So yeah, I got this one with Deliveroo, and I was a bit worried that the poor guy would be pedalling up with his little bike at this time of the evening. Thankfully he was in a car. And the first thing that struck me when I got this was actually the smell. It was like, it reminded me a bit of beef and onion Walker's crisps, or barbecue crisps or something like that. So that was the sort of smell that I got. There's no beef in it, it's all vegetables. So yeah, but it was a really nice smell. It was very strong. It's not something I've smelt before in a meal. Certainly not a takeaway. So I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. We'll go for the bibimbap first. So I think it's there's tofu. There is lots of different vegetables, tempura vegetables, and rice, bulgogi. I should be using a chopstick, shouldn't I really, but yeah, just like the wellies, when I needed them I didn't have them. Just a nice fresh taste really. The rice is nice and sticky. The tofu is nice soft. And the vegetables are lovely and crunchy. Got some bean shoots going on here as well. Dip in sauce. It's sort of like a vinaigrette, in a sense, but yeah, sort of like a vinegar, but not as strong as a vinegar. Let's try some of these tempura vegetables. So you got the batter, which reminds me like fish and chips, you know, the batter on fish and chips. And that tofu just sort of dissolves in your mouth. It's very, very soft. It's sort of like, it's filling. You don't feel like it's too unhealthy, which is always a good thing, right? So as I take a break, I'm going to try the Drop Bear Beer Company Yuzu Pale Ale 0%. So yeah, let's give it a go. That's lovely. Really citrusy. Nice. You know, some of these even 0% drinks, they leave quite a bitter sort of taste in your mouth, or a very sweet, sickly sort of aftertaste that just lingers until you brush your teeth. But that's very, very nice and clean, and yeah, I think fair play to myself for picking this to have with it, with the Korean food, because I think it's actually a very, very good pairing. I should go into a job doing this sort of thing. Next up, we're going to try this, which is sort of like a barbecued, marinated sort of slivers of vegetables. We've got onions, and I'm tempted to say sweet potato, courgettes, aubergines. Yeah, I think that's everything. There's sesame seeds on the top. So again, it comes with rice, which is, I think, probably a staple thing in Korean cuisine, like it is with quite a few cuisines in Asia. So what again is like a roasted char grilled sort of taste. Possibly tempted to say soy sauce, could be wrong. But it is very, very nice. Definitely soy sauce in that, yeah, so it's lovely. So you get that sort of Asian Eastern taste to it. But the vegetables, the way they're cooked, like I've had Chinese food, Japanese food, and things like that, but the way these vegetables are cooked is not like Asian food that I've had before. It's more typical of, like, let's say Italian food, you know, with the char grilled vegetables and things like that. So the combination of the two, you know, the two flavours together is really interesting, because I love char grilled vegetables, and I really do like soy sauce as well. So I'm going to try the dipping sauce with it. I think that'll just add a nice extra element to it, I think. Ooh, there is a very, very minor heat. I'm guessing they used red chilies or something like that. And the sesame is what comes out quite a lot as well. And sesame is just such a lovely flavour. So yeah, I definitely like this. This is really good. But I knew that from the moment I walked through my door. Yeah. Oh, what a combo. So I'm going to try the kimchi now, which is, as I said before, it's the national dish of Korea. And yeah, should be interesting. I don't know if you're meant to eat it on its own or whether you're supposed to have it. I know you're supposed to have it with things, but is it socially acceptable to eat it on its own, or am I going to have to lock myself in a small room because I'm going to stink all night? That's interesting. They must stick the cabbage with lots of chili and I don't know what else, and stick it in a jar and leave it there, I'm guessing, or something along those lines. Anyway. Yeah, it's alright actually, the kimchi. I thought it might have tasted a bit different. It's nice, it's got plenty of flavour to it. I just thought it might have a bit more flavour, I don't know why. But it's nice enough, it's not offensive. It does have a heat to it, so if you don't like heat in anything, then maybe not your cup of tea. But it's not. I've had a lot of hot things recently, and it's not too bad. It's just warms your brow slightly. Yeah, see, it's good with things. But again, it's quite delicate. You get the pickled taste, but when you have it with other things, it sort of mellows it out again. Unless of course you sort of, you know, have to do the proportions out, and then, yeah, so. I think out of the two dishes, this one's my favourite. It's got a deeper flavour for me, and I just really like the char grilled vegetables and whatever they're marinated in, really. And I like the sticky rice as well. I do like this, don't get me wrong. I think it is what it is, really. I seem to remember seeing something about an egg. And I'm not exactly sure what's happened to this egg, in all honesty. There's supposed to be an egg on one of these, and it basically cooks with the heat. And in all honesty, I don't know where that egg has gone. Was it? I can't imagine it. They didn't put it in. Strange. Not sure. Tell me what the egg's supposed to do in the comments below if you're a seasoned Korean foodie. As I say, this is my first time trying all of this, so I probably sound like a twazzock. But there we go. That's KimJi in Preston, and I approve of your food, and I'll definitely be trying that again. So yeah, I just wanted to wrap things up really with sort of just talking about this, well, the year that's just been and how it's sort of been for me. It's been hard not being able to go out, especially recently, and I think, yeah, it's been very tough. What I will say, to try and put a positive spin on things, is that last year I got to see some incredible places. So, you know, I started in Preston, where I'm from, and, you know, I went to Lancaster, Clitheroe and Bolton, and lots of places I've never been to before properly, or at all. So for that, I think 2020 was a year that I'm certainly going to remember, not just because of the pandemic. So I am grateful that I got to do that, and I'm grateful that I'm still here, and my loved ones are still here. But I'm not going to lie, this year, well, the beginning of this year hasn't been easy. As I say, you've not seen me for a while. I've been doing other things on the channel, but I haven't really done anything else because I haven't been able to go anywhere. Travelling for me has completely come to a halt because of one thing or another. So yeah, I don't know what this year's going to have in store. I don't think it's going to be plain sailing, but I am hoping at some point that I'll be able to do some more travel videos and more food videos, of course. I haven't been wanting to do the food videos too much because I also can't go to the gym, which is something I've started to really enjoy doing during this lockdown, which is surprising because I do not like running and things like that, but actually gym has been like a good it's been like a good filler. So while I can't go walking and filming anymore, I can go and lift some weights or things like that. Because the gyms are shut, I've just been very wary of the fact that I can't burn much off. So I haven't really wanted to do a lot of food videos. It's the honest truth. I could have done, and I probably should have done, but you know, I mean, it can all rack up in the end, can't it? You know, quarantine fat. I am hoping I'll be able to do some more stuff, and I think I did put a list of the places I'm planning to visit on Instagram. You know, Carlisle, York, Liverpool. Yeah, there's going to be some great places I hope to be able to show you. But in my next food video, there's a chance I will do a Thai food review, a Malaysian food review, or a Chinese food review. Now the Chinese one was the one I was going to do next, but I sort of chickened out of it because there's a place called Tang restaurant, and it's also in Preston. Now they do two menus, and they do the English menu and the traditional menu. And the traditional menu has a lot of very strange things on there that you would get in mainland China, like gizzards. Now, I wouldn't be eating the gizzards, but I would be trying certain things like jellyfish and preserved eggs and things like that, and that was the plan, but I'm slightly hesitant, should we say. I don't know, get me up to 2,000 subscribers and get me monetized and I'll do it. No, I'm being serious. If you get me to 2,000 subscribers and you get me monetized, I'll do that video. It's going to be like a Bush Tucker trial. Yeah, because I haven't done any of those risky videos in a while, have I? The last one was the Bean challenge, which was quite a challenge. The Bean challenge, which was yeah, it was that was fun and very But I think in comparison, doing the Chinese food review will be next level up from Being Boozled. So
we'll see. We'll see.
Hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry, there's a cat walking around outside in the dark and it's freaking me out because it's got little white socks. You know, what, little white paws. I can just see these white paws walking about. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you join me next time when I'll be probably eating something interesting. Do take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.